What's up guys, welcome back to The Last Lap, where you join me from the Newbridge services, which albeit isn't very exciting. But what is exciting is that we're actually heading back to Knockhill and back to the Legends, because it's the first round of the Scottish Legends Cars Championship today. Andrew and Daryl, who you met in the first video I did, they were looking for some extra help basically on the race weekend, because they're running not one, not two, but 6 Legend cars today. It's also a double header weekend and it's a new format, so we got testing this morning, followed by 3 races on a quali session this afternoon, and then another 3 races tomorrow. So it's going to be a pretty full on weekend. I have no idea how much filming I'm going to get done. This video also may come out in 2 parts, I haven't really decided yet. But I've got my coffee, it's 6:30 in the morning, we are on our way to the track, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. So that's us here, cars are just warming up, done all the pressures, talked to the wheels, cars are all fueled, ready to go for testing. It's going to be a busy day. This is probably going to be about the quietest part of the day. I'm going to be on the pit wall for most of it, so I'm not entirely sure how much filming I'm going to get done. But it's going to be a good day. It's absolutely gorgeous here at Knockhill. Really sunny, really nice. It's going to be a nice day. Paddock just starting to kind of wake up now, and then we should be good to go for testing in about half an hour. So catch up with you guys in a bit.
Chill and relax, because I think I've put enough pressure into you.
So that's the first green flag of 2023. New season is officially underway.
Dash 010577.
So all the paperwork that you can see getting filled in now is basically engine passports. So all the engines in Legends cars are sealed from the start of the season to the end. Basically stops anyone rebuilding their engine mid-season. Stops folk opening engines and putting trick parts in them and stuff like that. So every car has a passport. Everything is sealed with a code, and all the codes get written down on that passport, and then that gets checked with the scrutineers to make sure that it's all legitimate.
And then when it gets to it, you just leave it and it settles itself, does it? Okay.
So with the testing portion of the day done, it's now time for the draw. So Legend cars don't actually qualify for the grid position, they're drawn at random. For the second heat, the first grid is reversed, and then for the final, basically whoever scores the most points over the first 2 heats will start from the very back. It makes the racing a little bit more exciting, and it also means that the fast guys aren't always at the front. Again, makes it more exciting, just makes the racing a little bit more interesting. So we're going to go and look at the draw just now.
Couple of things from upstairs. Please make sure you have read your final instructions on track limits. Ryan, wherever you are. Also, not got Gordon Milton. Number 11, legs 11. Ladies, guys, thanks very much indeed. Remember, compulsory drivers briefing at 12:30 in the media centre, which is just down there. Have a fantastic weekend. Remember, the championship is not won on the first race, in the first corner, the first lap. Behave yourselves. Off you go. Thank you.
We just saw the ball draw there. This is one of the things that makes sledging cars really, really good, is that there's a real sense of community in the whole paddock. Everybody comes together at the start to draw their grid positions, and then at the end of tomorrow, everybody will come back for the prize giving, where all the trophies and awards get handed out. Again, with Legends, you get a Driver of the Day award, so somebody who's maybe not necessarily won everything or had the greatest race meeting, but showed real good sporting spirit and drove really well or whatever, and it's voted for by the last winner of the Driver of the Day award. So we're just kind of hanging around just now. We've got a familiarisation session. Like I said, Legends don't qualify for the grid positions, but they do have to do a 6-lap familiarisation session, which basically just qualifies the car for the event. And then after that, we've got a short break and we're straight into Heat 1. So Daryl's just coming back with some tyres for the number 46 car, which we'll get loaded up and torqued on at the moment. And then we'll go racing.
Foot on the brake at that.
Foot on brake.
Off.
Off.
On.
On.
Off.
Off.
You've got a reasonable pedal.
Feels good, aye.
Okay. Stick the wheels back on.
So what we're just doing here, Chris was complaining of a bit of a brake pull in that last session there. He said on the brakes for the first corner, which is a right-hander, he said the car was pulling to the left and it was upsetting the car all the way through the corner. So we've just bled the brakes, we've got a good brake pedal on it now. Hopefully that should solve the issue. So that's us just been called to the assembly area for race number 1 of 3. Have some shots of the cars coming out and getting ready, and then we'll take you down to the holding area, see what's happening, check all the onboard cameras. Legends have to have an onboard camera for use by the stewards, just in case there's an accident, they want to decide who is at fault. So yeah, race 1 coming up. So if you've never seen a Legends race before, the one thing that's really notable is the engine note that goes up. So Legends do a rolling start, and being powered by motorbike engines, they do sound really quite good. So I'm going to try and get as close to the action as I can for you. I'm not really allowed past this point with the camera, so you'll just need to look through the gap in the pit wall. So, one lap into the first race of the season, we've got the first red flag, car stuck in the gravel trap down at the first corner. So we'll need to get a high ab out to come and move that. So yeah, we're basically just waiting for that car to come back, and then we'll be able to get racing again. So we're back in the workshop. That's race 1 just come to an end. Unfortunately, we've had Scott Smith not managed to finish. He's got a wee electrical gremlin that we're still kind of trying to get to the bottom of. Unfortunately, we reckon that Chris Dewey's weekend may or may not be over at the first corner because we don't know if the axle's bent or not. So we're just waiting on the car coming back just now, and then we'll get wired into it and see if we can get it back out for either the next race or hopefully tomorrow. So brilliant job from all the guys to get Chris Dewey back out in the 22 car. As it turns out, not a bent axle, just one bent arm and a sheared bolt. So everybody back out for race 2, and we're going to head down to the pit lane just now. Glenn Burtonshaw, 4th in race 1 from P10. You're starting P3, P4 in this race?
P7.
P7?
Yeah.
What are you expecting? Good race last time out.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I'll be happy if I could get in the top 5. I'd be happy with that because there's all the fast boys around me here. I just want to avoid the trouble.
How's the car feeling? You quite happy with the way the car's handling?
Yeah, love it. I just got to learn the car more and more, understand what it's going to do.
Excellent. Well, very best of luck, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers, see you later.
So a slightly better result that time round. Brent Bowie finished 3rd actually, which is a pretty good effort. Obviously Scott failed to finish. Glenn, I think, had a bit of a spin there mid-race because he went from about 3rd or 4th down to about back of the pack somewhere. So we'll find out what happened and we'll have a chat to him when he comes back.
What a collection of cars. I don't know where to begin spotting these. I can see a bright orange McLaren was the back of the team. Go for a nice deep grey or black or something like that. Orange goes a little bit
So just finished wiping down all the cars. There's a wee bit of work going on to Scott Smith's car that you can see just here.
Yeah, the way you've put this straps on your car, your radiator.
Are we all having a good time, kids?
We're loving it, mate. Yeah, brilliant. Loving life.
Forgive Darryl, he's only wee, so he's not very good at walking yet. So we're just getting ready for the final. Car's just starting to roll out. A few repairs to Scott Smith's car, one corner, a few arms, a few ball joints, bits like that. But he's got that fixed. This man over here in the blue t-shirt, Stuart Black, is absolutely flying at the moment. Told me this morning that he was just here to race his car, wasn't looking for championships, wasn't bothered about results, but has got a first and a second, and ended up only finishing second because of the rear brake cylinders basically got a bit of material trapped in them, and rear brakes got locked on towards the last corner of the last lap, so he got passed for the lead. But car looking absolutely fantastic as it always does. So yeah, we're just going to get ready for the final and we'll bring you some of that. So we're down here in the holding area. We're going to have a quick word with Scott Smith, who I think has probably been the unluckiest man in Scottish motorsport today. Scott Smith, you've had a pretty dismal start to your 2023 season, a mechanical non-finish race 1, wee bit of an accident race 2. What's the plan for the final?
Like a stamp and send it.
Like the attitude.
Yeah.
Very best of luck.
Thank you, mate.
I just got the biggest face full of dust there. That was not pleasant.
We've only got 2 rookies, but we're still continuing with the championship. There's more to come. But the top rookie to date, Mad Max.
So that brings us to the end of day 1 of the first race vlog. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be a 2-part video because we've got so much footage to work through. So keep your eyes posted for the next one. Again, if you enjoyed it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Really, really helps out. And thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.